Hello all, and welcome to the next unboxing video. Um, in my previous video, I talked about how I had three AEW figures. We had the Jericho, we had the Kenny Omega, and I unboxed the Cody. Well, I was going to unbox those all at once in one video, decided not to just because I kind of wanted to give each of these first line figures kind of their own praise and just kind of general opinion instead of trying to squish them all together. So yesterday we opened up that Cody, and today we're going to open up the AEW Series 1 Unrivaled Chris Jericho. Now I believe this one has a variant where he's wearing the shirt and he comes with the belt, the AEW World Championship. I had a huge display of the AEW figures. In the previous video, I said I didn't see Brandy, and I didn't see any variants. And I pretty much watched them set up and unpack all that, which is surprising. There had to be a Brandy in at least one box, and there just wasn't. I don't know how that distribution works. And no variants. That doesn't surprise me as much as I was really hoping for a Brandy. But no variants doesn't surprise me. Those seem to be really hard to get. They're like 1 of 500 or something like that. But anyways, we're going to kind of go over this Jericho. I have some WWE an Elite Jericho from his the night he won the Undisputed title. That Defining Moments Jericho. And that Jericho is really cool. We're going to see about this one. This is an older Jericho, obviously in a totally different company. Again, kind of has that classic Superstars box look. I'm not the biggest fan of the kind of thinner cardboard. It tears easy, as you can see with the Kenny Omega here. They came out of the box at Walmart like that. It was really disappointing. If you're a mint on card collector, and there was a lot of them like that, so if you're a mint on card collector, and it might have been kind of rough for you to get these mint on card without them being like, I'm stumbling and mumbling here. It would probably be hard to get those mint on card in a store if the boxes are so kind of janky like that. You'd probably have to hope you got your order from Ringside for them to be packed a little bit better. But we're just going to take a look at the Jericho real quick, kind of go here. Right off the bat, I can tell you one thing I'm not going to like, and it looks like he's got a hard plastic jacket. WWE, AEW, I don't care the company. Jazzwares / Wicked Cool or Mattel, Jax, whoever. I hate hard plastic coats. Probably going to hate this one too. But there's Jericho. We got him on the front. There's his name on the side. Like I said, this kind of nostalgic classic Superstars packaging. You got that. Also, if you notice, they are numbered. Like Jericho is the number 6 figure, which means he's the last one in wave 1, which is on the back. There's wave 1. Then, of course, we got that side. I think, what is kidding? Number 2, I'm going to guess Cody was number 1. I didn't look at that box. But, yeah, let's just kind of crack it open. Like the Cody video, as cool as this box is, you kind of just have to tear it completely to get it out. Even if you cut this bottom open, it's not going to slide out because it's still attached to a card back. So, yeah, let's just kind of... I'm going to try to tear it in a way where I can still see the picture here on the side for a comparison. Okay, I think that actually kind of worked out a little bit better. Worked out better than when I opened the Cody. Okay. I just tore this off so we can do the kind of look comparison. So first thing first, we got a hat. It's more of a soft plastic, kind of a rubbery thing. I'm cool with that. Hats like that don't bother me. It's the coats that do. He comes with gloved hands. Both of them are open hands. That's kind of cool. I like the gloved hands. Gives you a little bit of a different way to kind of set up your Jericho if you want. So gloved hands are actually kind of cool. That's neat. So we can get Jericho out. Yeah, and it is a real hard plastic jacket. That kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I hate these plastic jackets. They're just so annoying and hard to get off. Like, I'll just openly admit it. Like, I'm probably not going to take this off. It's just going to be too much of a pain in the ass to do so. So if we can get that down a little bit. There we go. Get the knee pad more down on the knee. Beyond that, he looks good. I remember when the promo, he stands really well too. He stands better than the Cody. Same articulation as the Cody. A lot of the legs kind of remind me a lot of Elite's, and then you kind of got the torso, and he's not going down any with this hard plastic coat. And I don't think he has any kind of like some of the other figures, like the Kairi Sane or something from the Mattel line, the Elites, where you can pop off the arm and take the coat off and make it easier. I don't think he has anything like that. You're just kind of stuck with this. And it's weird because they put plastic. I don't know if y'all can see that. There's plastic on the inside, which I'm trying to get it out. It's like on the whole arm, so without taking the jacket off, that plastic's going to be a pain to get off. That sucks. I'm just going to say, I hate plastic hard jackets and stuff. Yeah, they look cool, but they suck for posability, and they suck in a situation like that where there's plastic in here I want to get out, and I can't without really taking this thing off. I like the scarf. I'll give it that. I like his little scarf thing he's got going. That's cool. He's got his tattoos. I'm sure there's more that I can't see because of this coat. But yeah, it is what it is. The hat goes on fine. Yeah, it's a cool figure. This coat sucks. I'm just going to say it. Like, I don't like these coats. Never have. Don't like them on the Undertaker figures. We seem to get them a lot on. I didn't like it on the Edge heads. What's another one recently? This one. I have a feeling the Kenny is going to kind of be the same way. At least with the one sleeve. So that kind of sucks. But hopefully it's not. Beyond that, though, he's good. He does have that same problem the other AEW's had, where he's kind of really pale. And I know, they said they're going to make another run of Wave 1. I don't think that's coming. So I think we're kind of stuck with these. There is a light at the end of the tunnel for this Jericho. Well, before I get to that, here's your comparison. I think it's a pretty good likeness. I thought the Cody was pretty good. The likeness on these is way better than the images we got before. Granted, the skin tone stayed off. When I first saw those images, I thought it looked off. I thought they looked really pale. But the heads look better than they did in those shots, which is nice. I'm glad they kind of made improvements after that. But yeah, it's cool, and I think it'd be even better just without this jacket. Like I said, I don't think there's any way to really get this off without just like not ripping it off, but really having to pull and potentially just knock something loose here. So that's really just, disappointing. Am I missing something? Is there a way to like unbutton it and get it off? I don't think there is. I think he's just kind of stuck with this. Oh, all right. Well, there we have Chris Jericho. That's one of the only reasons I would have wanted the variant, just to have the shirt instead of the jacket. But as I said, there is a silver lining with this, because I have two of these. The little bit of the bubbly Jerichos. There's one. There's two. I got one to keep in the box since this is kind of AEW's first exclusive. Got one to keep in the box. I'm going to open the other one at some point. And I'm just really glad that I'm pretty sure that one comes with, I think, a shirt or maybe just no shirt. I know it comes with the belt and the table and the little bottles of champagne and all that stuff. But I wasn't gonna get that exclusive, and then when I kind of figured this was gonna have a real hard plastic jacket, ended up getting it because I don't want to mess with trying to get this thing on and off all the time, and I'd rather just have the little bit of the bubbly exclusive to kind of be my Jericho without a jacket. So it is what it is. Like I said, the jacket does look good. It sucks that it's on there the way it is. I mean, you can't do anything with that. He ain't going up. He ain't going down. I don't get why toy companies tend to still make these. I mean, I'm sure it's a cost thing, maybe, or just because you can get like more paint apps and stuff on this plastic as opposed to cloth. I don't know, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of them. I like the scarf though, and it's a good likeness. It's a good figure. All of these are gonna the Kenny as well. These first wave of figures, they're gonna have that paleness. They're all gonna have that problem. Which doesn't bother me too much. It's a little off-putting at first, but you get used to it, and you don't notice it after a while. But so far, I think the Cody's better. If anything, just because of this jacket. So, yeah. I points off for the jacket is as good as it looks. The fact that it's not going to come off easy, and it's going to be even harder to get back on, that sucks. To a point where you don't really even want to bother with it. At least I don't. I don't like having to. Don't really like having to deal with it. So, but that's the Jericho. I do like the gloved hands. I'll probably switch these out, put these in, and have them pose like that with the gloves instead. But beyond that, I wish I could like this more. But this jacket it's kind of one of those mood killers, But that's all right. Next video, we're going to be taking a look at the Kenny Omega. I'm excited for this one. I'm hoping I don't have the same issues with this jacket too. But either way, I'm excited for this one. This is the one I wanted the most because I'm such a big New Japan fan. And this kind of reminds me more of his New Japan run as opposed to his AEW stuff anyway. So excited to look at that. And then at some point in time, I'll look at the little bit of the bubbly exclusives. I didn't get the Blood Brothers. I'm hoping eventually that comes back in stock at some point. I'd like to get it, but or Blood and Guts, whatever they called it. Should have been Blood Brothers. That would have made sense. But yeah, that's it for the Jericho. Cool figure. Just wish it didn't have this jacket. And I'll catch you guys when I open up that Kenny Omega.